Street clothes.
He said he bigger. Bigger don't mean stronger. I never said that.
Easy work.
What's going on, you guys? So Terence Crawford, it seems like boxing fans, seems like his detractors got more courage than his fellow peers. It seems like the fans, right? The fans of the sport of boxing got more disdain and hate for Crawford than they do for most fighters. Even to the point where a lot of dudes are going back and forth, challenging him to fights on social media. I mean, this is insane. These guys got more balls than Errol Spence Jr. Hit that like button for your boy William Bushido Boxing TV. This is where we're going to be. But the other day, Terence Crawford was going back and forth with fans, and he seemed to have gotten caught up too deep into it. But he's giving the people what they was looking for. Years ago, Terence Crawford was that guy who was soft-spoken, didn't say much. And fans used to say things like, well, he needs to start talking. He needs to start doing this. He needs to start doing that. Well, this is what he's doing. And unfortunately, he has to do it with the people that share his reflection. And things tend to get nasty, right? I told some of the bigger YouTubers out there that their mama should have swallowed him. He's going back and forth with the dudes saying that they want to fight, right? These guys. And a lot of the people, a lot of the fans that really come at these fighters in that kind of way, they only do it because we have that invisible barrier between us, between the fans and the fighters, to where the fighters really can't touch a normal civilian because their hands are considered lethal weapons. Now, a fighter could slap you. You know, they still may face some type of consequences, but they may not face as harsh consequences if they punched you in the damn mouth. But a lot of these dudes seem to I would like to see these guys, whoever it may be, in the room with Bud Crawford. We watching it on camera, and we go see what happens. The gloves off, right? No lawsuits or anything, right? Go in a room with Terence Crawford, whoever it may be, all of you guys, go in a room with Bud Crawford and talk that shit. See, they wouldn't do it then. They'll say things like, oh, well, you got to pay me. You know, like some professional prize fighters, like they put in the work to become prize fighters. You know, just ridiculousness, right? Put them in a room with Terence Crawford. Watch what happens. They won't be so tough then, right? And a lot of dudes only do it because they're on the internet. They're safe on their internets. They're safe hiding behind their smartphones and avatars or whatever the case may be. They're safe. I say this, man, don't say nothing, because Terence Crawford is that type of dude that will pull up on you. If he recognizes you, he will pull up on you. So some of them bigger YouTubers out there, some of the trolls on Twitter, if he recognizes you, he will pull up on you. What you go do then? Right? Because there's going to be a threat of violence, whether there's going to be any lawsuits or not. There's going to be some type of threat of violence. And dudes typically don't talk trash like they do today. Like back in the day, there was always a threat of violence. There was no social media or anything like that. If you was talking trash, either you backed it up or you tucked tail and tried to get out of the situation. I think a lot of these dudes today will be trying to get out of the situation. You see, I don't come at, let's just say, for example, Errol Spence, right? I'm not about to come on his Twitter and berate him or, you know, try to pick a fight or just do the most. I'm not doing any of that. All I'm asking for Errol Spence to do is to fight Terence Bud Crawford. Give the fans what they want to see. Make it happen. I'm not about to sit here and try to pick a fight. And even though I'm a bigger guy, I'm not about to sit here and try to pick a fight with a professional. That's disgusting to me. Because they're at a slight disadvantage. Because they can't touch you. And if they put their hands on you, there's going to be a huge lawsuit that ensues, that follows. So a lot of these dudes tend to talk trash on social media because it's to their advantage. Right? But Terence Crawford shouldn't get too caught up into the foolishness from fans on the internet. Just don't get too caught up into it. I know it's hard sometimes whenever you hop on social media, you see people trashing you. I know it can be difficult. But you also got to look at it like this. They talking about me. I'm not even thinking about them. I'm not even thinking about them. I don't even know who you are. But you know who I am, right? This is why your boy Bushido don't get too caught up into the negative things that may come my way at times. I don't get too caught up into that stuff. Now, maybe me 3 years ago, I'll be sitting here arguing and cursing and all this other stuff. I don't get too caught up into it no more. Because I know in real life, that energy would be totally different. I know in real life, you wouldn't be talking crazy over some boxing. Because you get hit in your mouth. It's just that simple. So I don't be on the internet really trashing people or doing any of that stuff because it's really just uncalled for. But these fans, man, they seem to have a lot more courage than some of the boxers out here. Speaking of boxers, I heard that Espinoza, don't quote me on it, but this is just what I heard. Espinoza said that they are talking behind the scenes. Now, I told you guys this a week ago that this was probably what was going on. And I also said that the best case scenario for everybody will be for Spence to go ahead and fight Thurman. Crawford can either sit out or face a Rocha in the meantime. And then they go ahead and show down later on this year. 2023 is the year that fight has to happen with him and Errol Spence Jr. But you see, I'm not about to come out here and be Ray Errol. See, the reason why a lot of these dudes are doing this, because they know deep in their souls, they know that Errol Spence Jr. out here, he don't seem to really want to smoke with Crawford. We fight fans. We're boxing fans. We know when somebody really wants to fight somebody. There's only so much business excuses you could have until you to come to the conclusion that this dude really might not want that smoke. Errol Spence Jr. has been relatively quiet in regards to who he's fighting. He's been quiet about his career for months. He hasn't really said anything about what's going on. We don't even know if the Thurman fight's happening for real. Hell, for all we know, we can get an announcement for the Thurman fight next week. Oh, it's happening in April. Whoa, damn, you should have been told us that, bro. But that seems to be how they do things. You know, you're hearing things that Wilder's an open agent now, and it leads some fans to believe that there may be some money issues. You know, it also could lead fans to believe this is the reason why the Crawford-Spence fight is being started out, because they don't got the money. You know, but ain't no telling what's really going on. But this is just stuff we be hearing in the boxing community. I'm not one of these dudes that claim to have all the answers, okay? I'm just telling you what they saying in these boxing streets. Somewhat of a messenger, so to speak. Some dudes be getting real mad, too, at your boy. Getting real mad. They get so mad. They so in their feelings over this shit, man. It's not even funny no more. Actually, it's really funny. So emotional. Get so angry. So angry to where you damn near picking a fight with a professional fighter. Right? And it's not... I'm not going to go there. But these guys, I would like to see them in a room with Crawford. Now, I seen where Fandom Boxing said he took the high road and said, I wish you and your family nothing but the best. Right? So when a guy responds like that, then, well, you may have to back off a little bit. Like, you know what? I'll leave this dude alone. Maybe the other guy, Boxer Ego, will continue his little smear campaign or whatever it is he's doing. Right? I think the reason why people fuck with your boy Bushido so much is because I never faked the funk, bro. I stand on my square through thick and thin, no matter what. The same fighters I've been rocking with since I started this channel is the same fighters I'm rocking with today. Same fighters I'm rocking with today. Some people may not like the fact that I press for certain fights that happen. It's nothing personal against Spence. A lot of Spence fans are super emotional, and this is why a lot of those dudes are trying to fight Terence Crawford and all this other craziness, right? My thing with Errol Spence is, look, bro, are you going to make this thing happen or what? I'm looking at you to make it happen. You the big dog. You the one that was talking about this. You the one that was talking about you. I'm still holding you accountable for those words you were saying years ago. I'm sorry. Because it's stuck. But for all I know, they could be working out something behind the scenes. It's been relatively quiet from both sides. A lot of the fans are acting like fools out here. This is just disgusting. It makes it harder for guys like your boy Bushido. It makes it harder for fans to build a repertoire with some of these guys, these fighters, because they don't know who they can really trust. They don't know who they can trust. Oh, man, yeah, this guy, this channel, yeah, they rock with me hard. Then next thing you know, a few months later, that same channel is bashing you and shitting on you for a decision they may not be too fond of, right? And this is why when you build a somewhat of a relationship with these fighters, you may have to just be on their team. Fighters, they could be really sensitive dudes. They could be really sensitive dudes. And this is why your boy Bushido don't have no real relationships with any fighters. I haven't built any. Nah, I just haven't. I just haven't built any relationships with any fighters because I speak my mind on this platform. But I do acknowledge that if you do build a relationship with one of these guys, that you got to stay solid with them. I've seen a lot of channels was rocking with a fighter heavy. Oh, man, I'm a Devin Haney. Yeah, Devin Haney. Yeah. Oh, Deontay Wilder. A few months later, they bashing on him and trashing him. It's like, whoa. This is why these fighters don't be liking us fans and us YouTubers and shit like that, bro. A lot of you dudes are faking. A lot of you dudes don't keep it 100. But yeah, man, these dudes out here, crazy. Crazy. Picking fights with fighters. Terence Crawford don't need to get too involved with that shit. Because then, even though this is what they was asking for years, right? Shit like this, now that he's doing it, oh, well, Terence Crawford, he's losing his mind. Oh, well, Terence Crawford, he's doing the most. So you really can't win for losing. You really can't win for losing dealing with boxing fans. That's what I learned over the years as well. But yeah, salute to everybody. Hit that like button for your boy. These guys out here is crazy. You'll never see your boy Bushido out here trying to pick a fight. And it's not because I'm some punk or anything like that. It's just because it's about respect. I'm not about to sit here and pick a fight with a guy knowing damn well he ain't going to be able to do nothing back to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just some punk shit. And it's just shit for a lot of clout. And your boy Bushido's not about to be sitting out here going on Errol Spence. I like Errol Spence, so I'm not about to sit here and get personal with him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, look, bro, you go fight this dude or what? You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I'm not about to sit here and go on there and berate him or talk about his personal issues. I'm not one of those dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? I leave that for the guys in the comment section. They could be savages. But yeah, man, salute to everybody. Hit that like button for your boy. Hopefully we can get this fight in 2023. Errol Spence Jr., he looks like he's in shape, right? I'll be lying to you. These guys are really, really good at Photoshopping. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. But Errol Spence Jr., from what I've seen, he looks like he's in shape. He's been working with Anthony Joshua. That should be pretty interesting to see how that plays out. I feel that Derek James, AJ should have went with Derek James some years ago, in my opinion. He should have left Rob McCracken years ago. We'll see if they can get AJ together. And Errol Spence mastered Derek James' style. So we're going to see if Errol Spence and AJ working together. That's a pretty interesting dynamic between those two guys. See how that works out. We're going to see if Errol Spence Jr. is going to be fighting Keith Thurman. And we're going to see if Errol Spence Jr. is going to follow through with this thing with Terence Crawford. This whole 154-pound Keith Thurman thing is just a big mess. But to set things right, we got to get that fight between Terence Bud Crawford. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.